Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel, I hope. Everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. We're gonna take a backseat to all that. The Golden Bachelorette's Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple give wedding update. The Golden Bachelorette Season 1 couple Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple got engaged during their season finale in August 2024. But they don't plan to get married anytime soon because they're taking a backseat to some other special events. Joan and Chock have been engaged since the end of the Golden Bachelorette Season 1, and they've been in a long-distance relationship ever since. Joan lives in Rockville, Maryland, while Chock resides in Wichita, Kansas. Each of them wanted to keep their own homes, while they also planned to get a place together in New York City. In an interview with Bachelor Nation, Joan and Chock shared that they're not getting married anytime soon because one of her sons is getting married this summer, and the other is probably getting engaged. After Chock revealed the good news, Joan added, "I have family weddings I'm dealing with, which is wonderful and all happy things. So we're going to take a backseat to all that." Joan also shared that she and Chock love the life that they created with each other, so they're not in a hurry to walk down the aisle. She explained, "I think we're really enjoying where we are right now. And I think if we put that pressure on us, we won't enjoy what we're doing now. So there's no rush. We don't have a biological clock. We're not having kids. So I think when the time is right, we'll know it and we'll go and do it. But right now, what we're doing is perfect." After the Golden Bachelorette, fans expected Joan and Chock to set a wedding date right away, but they continuously said that they're in no rush to tie the knot. This is the complete opposite of the Golden Bachelor Season 1 couple Jerry Turner and Theresa Nist, who got married soon after their finale aired, but announced that they were getting a divorce just 3 months after that. Joan and Chock seem to have learned from Jerry and Theresa's experience, and they're thinking with their heads as well as their hearts. This will only make their relationship stronger. It's sweet that Joan and Chock are taking a backseat to Joan's son's wedding. But I don't think they would have gotten married so quickly after the Golden Bachelorette anyway. Before her season even began, Joan said that she didn't want to get married to her final choice right away because she wanted to get to know him in the real world before tying the knot. This is exactly what she and Chock have been doing, and it seems to be working out perfectly for them. Joan makes a good point that she and Chock don't have to worry about their biological clocks, so they can take all the time that they want and need before getting married. I think that waiting will make their relationship even stronger because they'll be sure about becoming husband and wife when the time comes. Joan and Chock are one of Bachelor Nation's best couples, and I hope that their love will last forever. Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple stole the hearts of Bachelor Nation with their whirlwind romance on the Golden Bachelorette. As one of the most talked about love stories in the franchise's history, fans have been eager to know when wedding bells will chime for the golden couple. But in true Joan and Chock fashion, their love story isn't following the traditional fast-track route of reality TV romances. Instead, the couple has made it clear they're taking a backseat to all the noise and focusing on what truly matters, their love. No rush, no pressure. Just love from the moment Joan handed Chock her final rose. It was clear their connection was something special. Unlike past Bachelor Nation couples who've jumped into planning extravagant weddings shortly after the finale, Joan and Chock have chosen to savor their engagement. We've seen so many couples rush into marriage, and honestly, we're just happy taking our time, Joan shared in a recent interview. "We're going to take a backseat to all that and just enjoy being engaged." Chock, ever the gentleman, echoed her sentiment. "It's not about the spectacle, it's about us. Whether we get married next year or in 5 years, it doesn't change how we feel." That attitude may come as a surprise to fans who anticipated a lavish wedding, possibly televised, in classic Bachelor Nation style. But for Joan and Chock, the love they share is the priority, not the pressure of putting on a show. Life after the Golden Bachelorette. Since the cameras stopped rolling, Joan and Chock have been embracing the quiet joys of everyday life together. Joan, a mother and grandmother, has been balancing her personal life with newfound fame while Chock has been adjusting to his role as her partner in the spotlight. The transition has been smoother than we expected, Joan admitted. Chock has been amazing, just stepping into my world with so much grace. He understands my family is my #1 priority, and he's been nothing but supportive. Chock added with a chuckle. The biggest adjustment? Getting recognized at the grocery store. But honestly, I'd take 100 paparazzi photos if it means I get to be with Joan. Their down-to-earth approach has only endeared them further to fans, many of whom admire the way Joan and Chock have stayed true to themselves despite their reality TV fame. Wedding plans. A work in progress while Joan and Chock are taking their time. That doesn't mean wedding planning is entirely off the table. In fact, the couple has been tossing around ideas for what their big day might look like when they're ready. I love the idea of something intimate, Joan mused. A small ceremony with family and close friends, maybe something outdoors. I don't need a ballroom or a 5-tier cake. I just need Chock. Chock, on the other hand, hasn't ruled out a bigger celebration. I know Joan wants something simple, but I also think about how many people have supported our journey. It'd be great to have a party where we could celebrate with everyone who's been cheering us on. As for a timeline, we're thinking sometime next year, Joan teased. But no promises. We're just enjoying each moment as it comes. Will Bachelor Nation be invited? One of the biggest questions on everyone's minds. Will Bachelor Nation be a part of the wedding? Joan and Chock have built strong friendships within the franchise, so it's likely that some familiar faces will be in attendance. But when it comes to a televised wedding, Joan is hesitant. I love the Golden Bachelorette family, but I don't know if I want cameras there when I say I do, she admitted. It's such a personal moment, and I don't want to feel like I'm performing. Chock, however, isn't completely against the idea. Never say never, he said with a grin. But if we do televise it, it would have to feel authentic to us. What's next for Joan and Chock? Beyond wedding plans, Joan and Chock are looking ahead to a future filled with adventure, love, and a little bit of normalcy. We're planning some travel, Joan revealed. We want to see the world together, maybe Italy, maybe somewhere tropical. We just want to experience life. Chock added, every day with Joan is an adventure. Whether we're traveling or just having coffee at home, I'm exactly where I want to be. For a couple who found love on reality TV, Joan and Chock's story is refreshingly real. They may not be in a rush to walk down the aisle, but one thing is certain, their love is built to last. And whenever their wedding day does come, it will be worth the wait. Chock, however, isn't completely against the idea. Never say never, he said with a grin. But if we do televise it, it would have to feel authentic to us. What's next for Joan and Chock? Beyond wedding plans, Joan and Chock are looking ahead to a future filled with adventure, love, and a little bit of normalcy. We're planning some travel, Joan revealed. We want to see the world together, maybe Italy, maybe somewhere tropical. We just want to experience life. Chock added, every day with Joan is an adventure. Whether we're traveling or just having coffee at home, I'm exactly where I want to be. For a couple who found love on reality TV, Joan and Chock's story is refreshingly real. They may not be in a rush to walk down the aisle, but one thing is certain, their love is built to last. And whenever their wedding day does come, it will be worth the wait.